They've also even got the Spirit Vessel on GH. So if the Alchemist doesn't have the Manta up, they can't throw that on top of him too. But IG looking to play around their vision bottom. They had sights of the Venge.
Let's see what they get here. SRF and XXS ready with those blinks. Wrapping around towards mid. Chemical Rage is out. Stable Concoction starting to be built up. Who's he going to look for the jump on? He'll find Miracle. Does get him, but they don't have detection on the front line. So Miracle will be swapped to the side. Does comes out, but Miracle's already out of there.
3-man bridge stomp.
Second Concoction coming out. They'll look towards Matuma. Rage Fire Blast into the stun. They'll head in. Q actually just melts it to Miracle's damage. They're going to Reaper Scythe out onto Matuma, which will bring him down. It's down for 70. Again, these stuns from the army of Kuro. Kuro keeps himself alive with the stick charge. The familiar stuns from Matuma, holding down this Alchemist. Another Concoction comes out though. On top of Miracle. Miracle stick charges is enough to save him. It's not. Miracle will fall. Magic Missile onto SRF. The Decrepify buying him some time. He's trying to walk his way out of there, but he'll pop. They've lost 3 on IG. XXS still on the retreat. Matuma seeing if he can quite chase down the Alchemist. The buyback from SRF as the Rat was coming into play. Mind Control
almost
was pushing heavily top. Does nearly find that melee racks. And walking to Baboka. Back with the silence.
He'll take that one.
Yeah, maybe able to just pick up a free kill on the way out, and he does. So Mind Control.
And now Q just TP'd right into them.
No, he didn't.
He really did.
Oh, he did. Q. And XXS, he says they want to fight. The buybacks are going to come out. They want to go for this, but the familiar stuns coming out from Matuma. It's going to mean they can find Q. Matuma will fall though. He's down a second time. That is a dieback. Q was right. As GH has gone as well, Q given his life there to keep the fight going for IG.
Well worth it.
Absolutely.
He got all his teammates back up in time there to get on him. These concoctions. Cooldown.
Look at it go. You'd think he had an Arcane Rune and an Octarine Core. He doesn't. That's just the spell with the talent, boys. It's just always up. It's pretty crazy. How many stuns did we see there?
I don't know. I've like 6, 7.
Add another one to that. What's after 7? 9.
Himself.
All right. Oh my goodness.
What a back and forth game.
To falter it.
How many buybacks was it total? It was 2 from both sides, or was it 3 from one side?
Can I have a look here?
I see 2 from both sides.
From both sides.
Okay.
And as we saw, Matuma did instantly die a second time.
He did.
So all in all, some hot stuff here from IG. XXS, as expected, storming ahead on this Alchemist, 19k net worth.
Yeah.
Exactly where he wants to be.
Does he have the plate mail? Oh my god, he's got like the full Shivas now. So that armor we were talking about that was the problem, no longer going to be. And it didn't really seem like the problem. He was in the front lines anyway.
Oh yeah, XXS was just straight in. Stun after stun after stun. And yeah, as you said, with the Shiva's Guard on top of the Radiance, lots of great ways to sort of clean out the army of liquid summons that they're bringing in every time.
Yeah, full Shivas now.
Roshan's up.
They can just keep looking to fight now on IG. The Rosh will die too fast for them to react, so they're going to have to play into an Aegis Cheese.
Has fallen to the Radiant.
XXS. Does he want to look to go? Pops the Shiva's Guard. They've got the concoction. It's going to be GH caught out on the front. That's one.
Oh, Matu gets caught in the shard.
Oh, that shard! Beautiful. He makes himself a nice little igloo there, Q. Trapping Matuma in. And that's the Aegis gone. They'll surround him. They're not ready to let him go anywhere. As another concoction's out and ready and bound with the Reaper's Scythe. Matuma dead for 75. With the barracks. Slippers coming out from the Mind Control Treants.
Yep. And he was pretty close to getting that melee Rex during all that last situation. So if he had gotten it, that would have been super worth it for Liquid. But IG claiming the advantage now, even though the range Rex will die eventually to those birds.
At this point, it really is the route that they've got to be most worried about, IG.
Yep.
Oh, SRF. Can't really do this on his own.
No. So it looks like it's going to be Octarine next, and then we'll probably just see those.
Oh, I hope he gets it for the Wraith King nice and early. I want to see some Aghanim's Wraith King action.
You got to give it to aggressive, right? It's
you got to give it SRF, dude. And the swap. G8, the stun as well, onto Q. Q falling low to the Spirit Vessel. That's going to be Q buying some time with the Snowball. Gets the punch, but he'll still fall. Q's dead. SRF looking for GH in response. XXS jumps in with the concoction and
attack. It shall encroach no more.
And hopefully after that AC, that's when the Ags come out.
Oh, he switched. He switched from Octarine.
Yeah.
Okay. More armor to deal with all that.
I mean,
Liquid is all minus armor.
When you have AC and Shivas, you are... I mean, against this lineup, as we've been saying as well, that's pretty much all physical.
Yep. Just stack it up.
You're feeling very beefy.
Yeah, 39 now on the Salk. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's not going for the Ags.
He's going for
the Abyssal. He's all about himself.
Too.
He's very selfish. To get in the Abyssal.
Wouldn't you be? He's playing really well, right?
I mean, he's playing fantastic. I mean, he doesn't need his team. We've seen him. He just goes in. Also very close to having an AC for the team. Use the rest of the money for the Hyperstone.
Level 14 on the Visage this game. Even the support Pugna is above him. Level 15. Same thing with GH, level 15.
We'll check that out so we can see it.
Been getting punished a lot. They're focus firing him so much in the situations. Mind Control has queued up the Bloodthorn and pretty much has it done. He can buy it if he wants to.
I'll get the Shrine bottom. As well as the tier 2.
Both teams just setting up similar pushes.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It's Miracle. Of course, BKB into the Hex. As his Clink's build of choice.
I think most Clinks tend to build the Hex after getting like a damage item or so. So I've seen a bunch of Maelstroms, we've seen a few Desos. So I think we saw one Medallion. Like you said, this is what they have to watch out for. The Miracle already positioned. $1,000 damage on it, no problem.
He's out into the trees, straight away with the TP. I wonder if
the Glyph is still available. He did get 1,000 damage on it, but they held the Glyph.
Baboka still pushing, putting pressure on that top lane. And willing to see TP out as soon as he senses anything coming in.
He's got the perfect items now on the Pugna. He's got the the Aether Lens, of course, from earlier, and then the Glimmer Cape to protect him.
I guess that's a nice thing as well at this stage of him pushing lanes like that. He's not a core, so if he does die, it's not really the end of the world. And he can do a lot of pushing on his own, because at the end of the day, he still has the Nether Blast. Doesn't matter what he's got.
Yep. Matu hits 15, so 40% experience. We were saying how he is under-leveled. That'll help him at least catch back up. You know, there's already 30 minutes in the game, and IG are feeling pretty comfortable. Even though, you're with an Alchemist, you're not really keeping that big advantage you want. The 3 cores on the side of Liquid are a good amount over the Necro as well as the Wraith King.
True, it's...
Until the Aghanim starts coming out.
Yeah, as you say, you look at XXS on the board and it's like, he's in a great place, but the fact, the overall team difference in net worth is even. It's not great for the Alchemist.
Yeah. I mean, Aggressive's been afraid because of those situations that happen like top, where he goes out just a bit too far and will die to the Nature's Prophet TP just plus the Clinks. They've now given, of course, the gem to Aggressive to protect him. As they still do play around XXS, though. Oh. They're going to think there's some vision around here. It was just a Clink standing there for that Nature's Prophet ulti to bounce onto Q.
Radiant's bottom tower is fading fast.
And pinging over here as well, maybe suspecting the Obs wall could have been on the other side of the route. Mid lane, Miracle. Just have to be careful. The Necro getting closer. Gem at the moment on SRF.
Oh, doesn't get the man to dodge. Stuns himself.
The tower is under attack. It will fall like a ripe apple.
As the split push continues. Mind Control going for a Hex next as well, so they will be able to get 2 Hexes soon on both Miracle as well as Mind Control. But yeah, the farm is really being absorbed mostly by IG's Alchemist on their team. The other two, yeah, not really getting much. But Boka's also started to take a bit too. That's why you saw the Wraith King like stop farming for quite a while.
Still not the Axe. He wants that BKB next as well.
Oh, he switched from the Basher, right?
Oh,
yeah, he switched away from the Basher. Stuns himself again, doesn't matter to dodge it. Come on, man.
Yeah, BKB, understandable with that. But he's seeing those hexes come into play.
Yeah.
Needs to have that BKB before the fight. I mean, he doesn't fight with Zeus. We will see if it does invest. Yeah, he does. So he does get the BKB.
He saw the blink. Okay.
Okay.
They already have they've got the Wraith King with it.
Yeah, they've got other ways to set up. They do have the Tusk
also
as well. Yeah. The shard, the snowball to get in, but
he just wants to just run in and allow his other guys to do everything too. Like Wraith King's gonna go first, then Alchemist is just gonna charge in, and that'll give aggressive the position just in the backlines with this Blink 4 stuff and get the Reaper. They can't stop him. Like he pops BKB, he's just gonna run right through. Can never really think that you're the tankiest hero ever though, because they do have ways to go through with all this minus armor anyway, even if he is double down on Shiva's and AC.
Looking for a fight here. XXS and SRF. SRF, the one, looking for the initiation, jumps in. Finds the Raid Fire, GH is there with the swap. Will mean that he takes the concoction. That's going to mean that both of them get caught out by it. Reaper side comes down onto GH.
Oh.
And we'll get the kill.
Matoma turned around and walked back in and got hit by the concoction AoE.
XXS thinking about going in onto Kuroki. Will force out the buyback from GH.
They're looking to start a fight while my control split pushes his bottom. Oh, and they didn't take the gem actually. All right, GH is happy about that one.
Oh, Miracle finds SRF. Finds him the once. Does get the blade mail off before the Hex comes into play, but Miracle continues to hit on. They've got the Bloodthorn, they've got the trap with the Sprout. They'll take SRF down, and that's the gem.
Oh, they
got the gem.
Aggressive must have just passed off that
He gave it to it earlier. He gave it to him earlier. Because SRF had it earlier mid.
Okay.
So it looked like, because he was the one jumping in and starting the fights. So they wanted it so they can obviously find the Raid Fire Blast onto Miracle.
Liquid's just trying to split them up. Every time they make a reactionary play, they're trying to catch up the people that go back and look at the... It is... What?
It's going to be the quickest Roche I've seen at the 30-minute mark in quite some time.
Be one of the fastest Roche I've ever seen die.
Oh, poor Roche. Well, at least the pain was quick.
Yeah. Jesus. I'm checking how much minus armor really quick. It's a lot.
Full Hex done for Mind Control, so that secondary Hex in play. They've got a lot of lockdown.
It's like 29 minus armor plus penitence, so... Yeah. And they have Avenge Aura.
Here we go. Yeah. There's those Aghanims.
He's got to start building it.
He's going to start building them now.
Alrighty. He's super farm, but we're still looking at the Wraith King as well as the Necron. They're 11k net worth. Their net worth has not moved.
They needed Aghanims. They need 2 Aghanims. He did because he did have the Abyssal queued up. I'm sure that was his team shouting at him.
He keeps
come on, give us an Ags. Oh, Matuma trying to start things, but XXS with the BKB looks towards Matuma gets the stun out. Matuma he's got the Aegis. He's going to be back from round 2. Miracle on the side, getting the Hex out onto Q. Trying to keep himself like Q, actually being decrepified. Buys him some time. He's still alive now. Finally pops the Bloodthorn Soul Burn. And do look towards XXS. He's able to Manta. Gets swapped back by GH. The Reaper side coming out onto Kuro. Won't be enough to kill him. The Sprout controlling SRF. SRF still has to reincarnate. Ready for round 2. XXS looks to go back into the Acid Spray down. Getting stunned up by the Familiars. He's trying to get Concoction out. Can he get it out in time? He can. With the Concoction out, he gets the double kill. Miracle on the side trying to bring down SRF, but the blade mail's out and Miracle's got to back up. Boka looking for Miracle. Miracle has been dusted, but he's got the movement speed to get out. Back towards the middle lane. Mind Control is going to be able to sprout himself and TP back to safety. Q did have to buy back for that one, but it is going to mean another one fight for IG.
It was looking great for Liquid too. They used the resummon on the birds, and then they all just took... I don't know. I guess the Alchemist just did 1,000,000 damage when he threw the concoction on them and just ran on them.
Yeah,
because it looked like Liquid was going to win the fight until I just saw one concoction fly out and catch Kuro and Matu, because the Reaper side didn't do anything. I was trying to, there's so much stuff to click on. I was trying to make sure that Clinkz also still had Death Pact. I didn't see if it wore out toward the end of it. I think he had it for the majority of the fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. There is little it can do.
Who's getting those acronyms? You think he's aggressive first?
Should be aggressive first.
Give it to the Raking Axe is so good.
Oh, Q.
Oh. The D-Ward. Oh, coming towards a Miracle. Oh, Q could be in trouble. There he is. Hex and a couple of hits from Miracle. He's gone.
XXS just ported down here. Does have the Arcane Rune though, so 20 seconds that Boots Trap will be back up and they can just back off anyway. Get themselves a tower denied too.
XXS, yeah, he's not quite got money for Aghanims and buyback, so maybe wanting to play it safe. Of course, not too far away from having money for both.
GH has been kind of quiet in the fights, but he's still getting a lot, almost level 20. So that's when they get the Vengeance aura damage, and he's almost got his own BKB too. So I mean, he's gonna be able to stand his ground and at least amplify his team's damage potential in the fights always.
SRF
went back for
the Vanguard.
Back for the Vanguard, because I guess he wants to Abyssal eventually. All right, let's see who gets it. What do you think, Owen? I still say Necro.
I say Wraith King.
Okay, let's see.
Go on, give it to SRF. He's your boy. He's your boy. There we have it.
Yeah, you called the Zeus earlier
I'm
too.
telling you. And then the Zeus was awful. Now I've called the Aghanims Wraith King, and the Aghanims Wraith King could be useless. No, but it's
Aghanims Wraith King is really, really good.
I'm telling you. It's sleeper OP.
I believe in it. I believe in it. It's 7 seconds delayed. You turn into a Wraith.
7 seconds.
All right, 7, right?
Yeah, 7 seconds.
Yeah, 7.
7 seconds.
I'll give you it. I do love Wraith King Aghanims. Like I've been raving about it for like 4 supports and offlaners, but let's see what it does. I mean, I guess even even if aggressive like dies, he can still like repercise. Like in theory, it is pretty damn good.
It's the BKB from Miracle. It's on the retreat, gets swapped up by GH. GH will fall. They're still seeing if they can chase him, but Miracle should be fine with the movement speed. Gets himself away.
Liquid still has the 1k gold advantage.
It's been a very close game in terms of team network throughout.
Matumba Man has it level 20, so faster familiars. Also the Aghanims finished, so triple familiars. Any level 25s coming out just yet? Not just yet, but looking at hero levels, it's Alchemist level 24, and then it's 4 of the Liquid heroes. With 22, 21, 20, 19. The 19 is the same with the other heroes on the side of IG, but...
Oh, on top lane, they found Miracle. He's not got BKB for 20 seconds. He comes out, he's caught out, and that's going to be a Reaper's side kill. He's got 430 seconds. He does not have buyback.
He's 200 short. We have bounty runes coming up in 20 seconds. They could look to claim bounties to give him buyback.
Well, they get 2 bounties, he's got enough money.
2 bounties should be enough.
Oh boy.
Doesn't look like they're going to breach high ground just yet. They were kind of indecisive. Now they've turned around. XXS has Boots of Travel available too.
Will they know that he hasn't got buyback? I mean, as you say, it's so much on the verge. Right, there's the 40 minutes. As you say, they need 2 bounty runes. If you're Miracle right now, you're screaming at your team to pick up those bounties. But no one's going for them. They're losing their base.
I think they're accepting that Rax might just die, and they're going to look to just push out the side lanes. Yeah, they haven't gone for the bounties at all. Now they kind of are.
There we go.
Okay, my control's starting to get them now.
He still needs that over 1. But as you say, I guess they're just sacking this top lane.
Yep.
I mean, the GH just...
Oh, they want XXS. He gets the BKB off, though. He sees my control on the low ground.
XXS playing around on his own down bottom. Fortification comes out. IG. Surely they want to stand their ground and finish this one off. SRS back in. It gets decrepified. Turns with a stun. He's going to be popped once, but they get the melee racks. They get what they came for. They blink out. They're not going to push their luck any further. They'll play it safe. IG get the melee racks.
That could have been a chance where they get XXS bottom. Thing is, when my control ported on low ground, so he saw him for a second, gets the BKB off. Because if he gets Hexed, Bloodthorn, they might have the damage with Matumba Man.
Got it.
Hard to determine when it's a 40 armor Alchemist, you know.
And once again, a very rich one. 9k gold. He's got money for...
Oh, 9k?
Yeah, he's got money for Ags and buyback. So if he wants to give an axe to somebody else, I'd agree. Aggressive, I think, is definitely next on the list.
It's gotta be Necro, right? He's gonna give it to Tusk. I agree. He's gonna give it to Tusk to boot people away. 5k gold advantage though now for IG. Having Miracle dead.
That's it, yeah.
Gave him quite an opportunity. Oh.
Yeah, Ag's
I
on
see
the way.
Aghanims, yep.
It's got to be aggressive.
It's got to be aggressive, yeah.
It's got to be aggressive. I don't know, really just, it depends who your best mate is.
It's pretty true.
What it's about.
He's like, aggressive, you're only level 19. Right. You're the same level as Baboka.
There we go. And wait, there we go. And there we go.
Okay, well at least we knew which ones it was going to. I think that was pretty obvious though.
Yeah. And obviously this game is 42 minutes.
It's a lot about the Roshans anyway still. Yeah. Like IG, they've been able to take a lot of these fights even versus it, but you see Liquid, they're just poised around this, waiting for it to spawn.
I mean, they take it so quick, IG literally have to be there before Roshan spawns to have a chance of contesting it.
It's an instant
It's just gone every time. IG. They find Miracle. No, he gets the BKB off in time. Has been slowed by the punch. He gets the Hex down. The Reaper's Scythe is going to hold him down in place, and he gets swapped up to the high ground away from the fight. In fact, GH trying to save him. It's going to mean that GH is in trouble. GH will fall. Matuma-man now being focused as well by SRF. He's trapped in the shards. Matuma-man cannot escape as a second dies on Liquid. Jump forward from Baboka. He's got eyes on Mind Control and Kuroki. Kuroki stunned up by the concoction. Another kill here for IG. Is XXS now godlike?
They can't breach through the tankiness of this
Miracle.
front line.
He's going straight in. Straight in for the push, straight in for the rat. Same thing for Mind Control.
And look at the birds. The birds are going toward top racks as well. All three racks. Trying to be sieged.
Mind Control. Oh, he's found Q. He's got the Hex and the Bloodthorn. Q is going to be saved by the Decrepify. Now with the Life Drain as well, Q's fine. He turns. Snowball, safe from Baboka, allows IG to get the kill on Mind Control, but the top racks go down.
They actually went to all three lanes there. Familiar's top, Klink's mid, Nature's Prophet bottom.
I mean, it could win them the game. If they can keep rounding like this, sure. They lose a painful team fight, they may lose GH as well here. As IG, I don't think anyone on IG died there, did they?
No.
IG...
There's a clutch save by Baboka.
A single casualty.
Do you have the Dota plus, what's the prediction?
I do, but I don't know. I'm worried to press the hotkey because I think I'll pause the game.
Miracle has the BKB.
He's out.
Goes for the TP after Hex and Q, so there will not be a punch. Nice. Nicely done.
It was close. It was a close one.
SRF is pretty far out right now.
Oh. Okay.
Gets swapped in deeper as well.
He needs help, and he needs it now. Aggressive's there. I don't think. Oh, the Decrepify again, Baboka. Look at the play man up with the Hex, the heal, Baboka. Trying to save, and the Glimmer Cape as well, Baboka. SRF gets the blink out, he's fine. Baboka.
Oh my, the sentry went down late. Kuro had he had Obza queued up, you know, like when you're supporting, you have to switch to the sentry. He didn't have it in time. Baboka again.
Clutch little saves. I mean, that was the Wraith King. Swap back beneath a tier 3 tower and he gets out, thanks to Baboka.
Yeah.
At all. They're in position to take Roche.
They've got a DD on the out too, so they actually kill it at a faster pace. Liquid making it in time. It's 5,000 left, GH. GH scouts it.
They know what's up.
But it looks dead.
They can't do it. IG's going. Oh, GH!
Is he going forward for it?
He's trying for it. GH, can he do it? The Raider get the kill, but SRF gets the 8. GH dies, and so does immediately Mind Control.
And I think Mind Control got the refresher shard, but used it instantly.
Oh.
Now Kuroki's being chased. Matumba gets sent home.
Kuroki should fall. Mind Control buying back. We're watching for the rat, boys. Don't you worry. You got Miracle pushing mid. SRF still hot in the chase for Kuro. Here's Mind Control. He's ready to rat-a-tat-tat it down bottom, and Miracle's in on mid. He's going to get Decrepify, pops the BKB, not messing around. Wants to get that tier 3 tie. He's backing up. TP's coming in. Reaper Scythe holds him down. BKB's out. He's got the invis, but the dust is there. Punched up. Thrown up into the air. Miracle surrounded. He'll get the Hex out, but it's not enough to save him. He's gone. IG keeping control of their base and keep the defense good despite the best rat attempts from Liquid. Tier 3 tower on the bottom falling low, and tier 3 mid is also low as well. Mind Control did have to buy back for that rat attempt. Fire Rate Cap is not showing everything. I see the refresher shard usage, of course, because I think Mind Control misclicked. He was just trying to panic click things. I think slammed his hand against the cable.
Yeah, IG, you said SRF has Aegis, and I guess I didn't see It didn't say on the fight recap if cheese was used either.
SRF's got a cheese in his backpack at the moment.
Okay.
So I imagine that. Probably, I think that must have been the one from that one.
Because usually, like, fight recap shows whenever they use it. So.
Yeah. Wow.
My control.
Come through.
Continuing to do this. Gets the tower claimed. The back door is kicked in, though. And IG knocking on the front door now. Another 9,000 gold on XSS.
They don't want to buy back on Miracle. But they're going to have to. They don't want to afford losing a second Rax. They've been forced into this by IG. XXS stunned up by the Familiars. Can they get Miracle into the fight to do the damage that he wants to? Fortification pop by Liquid and IG. They'll respect it. They'll back off. Side lanes, of course, been pushed in. The Treants down bottom from Mind Control.
I think it's pretty rare to see. We only have one level 25 still in this game. They're always about to hit them soon, though.
That third Aghanim Scepter at the moment coming out from XXS. We'll go the way of the Pugna, you'd imagine.
Yeah, probably.
Not the Tusk. As much as, you know, Q's been doing some cute little plays.
So has Baboka.
So has Baboka.
He's 6'2 and 24 on the support Pugna. Gotta give him credit.
That's pretty impressive. Yeah. Jeez. He's a good lad. Oh, he bought back for this!
He's gone. 100 seconds.
Oh, no! He's out of it!
They set the trap.
IG know it!
He... Oh. Just gets caught trying to get some information for his team.
Mind Control's got a route harder than he ever has before.
He's trying.
He's trying.
The TPs are pretty back.
Doesn't really have the right click build for sort of routing. So it's not as quick as it could be. But he's drawing their attention away from mid. See mid as well. SRF being gone on, gets swapped back. They have managed to sort of take them apart. Mind Control gets able to get the BKB and the TP out. Back towards mid, SRF. He's going to go down a second time. But he's got the Aegis. He's ready to fight once more. Can they kill him? The Liquid's army surrounding them. Hex comes down, SRF. He's got
the Axe.
Wraith. The Axe Wraith. He's got 7 seconds of glory to fight from the grave. Aggressive. Reaper's side. Won't get the kill on Matuma, but the right clicks will. Matuma does have buyback. XXS charging down Kuro. Another concoction. The Sprout from Mind Control keeping Kuro safe. Matuma buys back. Aggressive. Goes Shroud. 25 seconds until he has the Reaper side back up again. But the mid racks will get cleaned up. IG. And a second melee Rax and the range Rax mid. And those head straight towards bottom. Still 30 seconds without Miracle. Could have been more painful. Aggressive didn't get the kill with the Reaper side, so Liquid are going to be fortunate in that sense. It's not the extended death timer for Miracle. He is back in less than 20. Mid lane. The Treants. The little weird...
They can't do it.
Anemone
It's
things.
backdoor for now still. The top is pushing in though, and now Mind Control will be able to go for the backdoor. But their bottom Rax.
XXS. Oh, he's going to get stunned. He's going to get swapped back. XXS. He's going to get forced down. Comes to grab fight again. Baboka with the save. Reaper's side. Down onto Kuroki. Kuroki's still alive for now. He's trying to get back. He's got buyback available and he'll get straight back in. GH with the BKB. Mind Control sprouts down as XXS controlling it, but XXS has the BKB. Trying to get the concoction out and solve. He can't. Miracle with his own BKB. The damage is enough. The punch slowing down Miracle. Turns with the Hex. There's going to be buybacks from both Baboka and Aggressive. Looking to get back in the concoction. Onto Miracle down for 90 seconds. IG back onto the rack. The life drain forcing back Kuroki. They've got the control XXS, the Manta's down with the familiar stuns, holding him down again, Baboka, the Glimmer Cape, they don't see him, they've got the detected down, the Sentry Ward is enough for the Solar Slips to come in, but the buyback's there. He's ready to TP straight back into the fight, XXS Q, trying to go in onto Kuroki, GH, Wave of Terror, Sprout from Mind Control, holds Q down, he's out. He's got 7 seconds with that Rave time, he's not using it, he doesn't know the axe, but it doesn't matter, because there's 3 dead on Liquid. None with buyback available, only Mind Control left in the game. He's trying for the all-in tier 4 push.
He's trying his best.
He brought a refresher up so he could get up here in time.
Kuro buys boots of travel.
He's all going in. The tier 4s, can they really push faster than IG's lineup? Maybe they can. They've taken one tier 4. TPs are going to have to come back. Liquid are forcing IG back to defend. Mind Control BKB, the pop. They pop Baboka. Mind Control versus Aggressive. He's trying to find that tier 4 tower. Has to be careful. Meanwhile, back at base, the Brax, the Ancient is in trouble. They're all dead on Liquid. IG are onto the Ancient.
Oh my.
And GG is called. IG will take game 1 against Team Liquid. And in fantastic style as the XXS Alchemist.
He played so well on that.
I sort of asked at the start, you know, Baboka support Pugna. We don't see it. It can be hard to do. Absolutely no.
But if there was a way, this would be how it starts. DJ has to be on the hunt. This is what he does now at this point forward.
As you can see here, that Nether Ward did about 799 magical damage to the Necrophos, because he was dead for like 20 seconds at that point, and suddenly he kills Envy. A little bit rough, considering that Ice was probably dead anyway, but that's life.
Can't believe this game is still going on. Thought it's been over like 4 separate times.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh my god, look at DJ. He is going into the fountain right now, prepping for the Tinker. Are you kidding me? Do they have a scan? They do have a scan available. He's waiting for him to come back in here. Oh my god, if DJ can pull this off.
I'm not sure what his end goal is.
I guess hexing him or something? No, he doesn't have a hex. The hex into kill?
I don't think so. A bold play, Cotton, but I'm not so sure. Just getting some aggressive wards down.
In their fountain?
I mean, what he's doing.
Yeah, I guess so. He just ran the whole length of the map. You gotta take that.
Oh, now we're talking. Okay, now I see.
That's a really good kill. They can take down this Vengeful Spirit. The hex is there. And that will be a dead hero. Ushi shows up.
Oh, there's a lot of TPs coming through. Dust will not connect. No blink first.
DJ single-handedly holding on to this game. Abed feeling a little bit of excitement as well about the plays that are being made here by his buddy Mr. DJ. God, and they're holding on inside of their base. They need to get, they have Eyes in the Forest down as well now through Tree and Protector.
Oh, he actually got it?
He got his Ags.
Wow. Highlight eye.
So
what a legend.
Find his Tinker. I actually can't believe I'm saying this, but I feel like there's a way that Fnatic could win this. If they can find and kill this Tinker.
Alright, but right now, Pugna's the only one missing buyback.
Right.
That's the major problem. They're going to kill this Roche, they're going to go into the base, and they're probably going to lose. DJ, looks like he'll be okay.
They still have this Venge illusion that can just walk around the entire time.
They need some serious, like, Sam Fisher tactics going on right now. Like, complete Splinter Cell, super sneaky, DJ and Universe finding solo kills like they did on the Vengeful Spirit. That's their best hope.
Yeah. Well, and I guess then for Mineski, the only thing they really need to do is make sure they're staying together.
Yeah, this Venge is hilarious.
It's really cool, because you mainly just need it for, like, the swap defensive stuff, or I guess aggressive, and it's going to be alive until Venge is back up. Bottom lane, Moon is there. They have the Ice in the Forest for him. They're able to catch him. He's rooted. He's in trouble. They brought absolutely everybody, and that's dead for 145 seconds. He does have buyback.
Now that's the question. Do you pop it instantly or do you wait?
A lot of questions. I don't have the answer.
Because if you pop it instantly, you feel better fighting Roche. But if you save it, then you can just wait to time it up with your Pugna, and then you're both going to have buyback. But that also means you're going to allow the buybacks to come back for the side of Fnatic.
Swap in. They found DJ. He's hexed through the spell immunity, and that is the strength of that talent.
Oh, it's a big kill. Now Abed. Oh, DJ, you might want to buy back here. This looks like a real fight.
They're looking for it now. They have the opening already onto Pugna. A lot of damage coming in. Abed able to catch him. He's stunned. He's caught for the moment.
Moon
the Tinker does buy back. If this fight goes poorly for Mineski, they potentially can lose it, but they lost Abed. 2 minutes. He's away, but they do take down the bench. Yet again, swap back in onto Envy. Ushi's still alive for the moment as well, but he has very little mana here, and they have been able to find that follow-up hex, but they find themselves yet another kill. Wyvern dead for 2 minutes, buys back immediately as well.
The synergy there. You become the Wraith first, and then the Wraith ends, and then you become your Vengeful Spirit. You can't kill it instantaneously, and then it just kind of ends up living.
Yeah. That's pretty nuts. But he is dead now, and those two heroes for a fairly long time.
Is he dead, though?
Alright, that's fair
He's
enough.
running around the map, and he's wave of tearing this Roche. So I'm going to have to
really
disagree here.
He also has a Moon Shard.
Now, what I did miss is if this dies, I don't think it works. But if this died and became a Wraith, that would be really cool. But I'm pretty sure in the last fight it did not.
Okay.
Because, you know, it is an illusion, sadly. A cool illusion, but an illusion nonetheless.
Very cool illusion. All right, DJ is going back into the base again.
So where's the universe? He's back in the base. He is cursed in 4 seconds.
The cursed monster has
They're
earned
anticipating
a
the Tinker is
moment's
going to be back here.
Oh, he's in there. They're going for it.
They spotted
Oh.
it. They spotted the Wind Ranger.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
Hey, you need to get out of here. There's the TP.
Wow, it almost worked, too, with the scan and everything. Oh, no, they didn't scan it. Okay.
Mushi looking for another opening down here. He picks up the regen rune. These eyes in the forest are really problematic for Tinker, though. If you stand on top of them again, and you know, that fight, they're able to secure themselves the Aegis, but Tinker now does not have buyback.
It's true. But he has the Aegis.
Yeah, that's fair.
And they're having a hard enough time just killing him the first time anyway.
Do they have bots level 2 on most of the other heroes?
I believe. 1 for most of them.
Yeah. Well, again, it's Pylai Die trying to get whatever vision he can across the map.
I can't believe there's a 23k lead for the Dire. That is so wild. Orchid picks up here, so eventual Bloodthorn, it looks like, for Ice.
Trying to get in towards it. Abed has been every type of disabled this game.
They're lurking in here. The swap back.
Oh, and they're able to find one. That's a dead Abed, and he buys back immediately. Good play there. DJ also trying to focus down one. That's the Pugna, but isn't going to get caught. And now they also have the jump in.
Look at this Nether Ward.
Nice. He's fine here for the moment.
Tased down. The Nether Ward just killed DJ.
Oh, no. Out of position, and he's dead now. And Envy also going to get brought down. They have the Winter's Curse, but this isn't going to be nearly enough. It's still going to come back as illusion afterwards. They're not even going to get the kill. The Decrep is not going to be there. Moon, with absolutely every item in the game, is going to carry them one last time as they focus down the throne here. Ninja Boogie just going to punch away at Abed. They have another magic missile to stun him up through it, and this should be the end of the game. Mineski clawed back from the clutches of defeat and able to clinch it.
I mean, I think that says it well enough. I mean, disaster. Ladies and gentlemen, Mineski, unbelievable play. Honestly, Fnatic, they have that patience, right? Or they're going and it's kind of like you don't want to rush too hard. You want to be like a little bit careful.
Yeah.
But was it too careful, or was it just like unbelievable? What a pick too from Mineski to come up with that 10th pick on the Tinker. I mean, ridiculous stuff. They saw an opportunity. They saw where Moon could have a hell of a game, and it wasn't just fact like the lack of counters, but the supporting cast behind them too. Defensive swaps, defensive heals, defensive decreps.
Right.
All of that played in combination with Moon, and it felt like to start like Mushi and Ice having a bit of a rough go. They just played Wave Killer for the first 25 minutes of the game, throwing their bodies, rolling around in the dirt of the bottom lane as
And I mean, maybe they do go for a similar sort of lineup to last time, because that lineup would have killed an egg pretty quick.
There's the Mirana.
There's what we're talking about in terms of killing an egg pretty quick.
Yep.
And Mirana.
One of the best.
And as you were just saying as well, fantastic win rate. This hero's great.
And throw Venge on top. Mirana actually hits. I mean, Mirana hits pretty decently now because the attack speed you get from Leap, but throwing that Vengeance aura, you hit really, really hard. Especially versus these two. Well, these two heroes are 0 armor at the start of the game. They started tiny builds up, of course, but...
And 3 respect bans. A third hero ban by Liquid that was played last game.
All right. Really making IG play completely different stuff. I like seeing Phoenix a lot, actually. How's that hero doing? That hero's doing really well. 67% win rate in 9 games.
Is
5 seconds left.
Fantastic.
I love how little things can just make a hero so relevant, right? It was just like, all right, we're going to add 10 damage on Fire Spirits. And everybody's like, oh! Phoenix! Yeah. And then they nerfed the talent, but still. Phoenix.
Oh.
Excuse me.
IG. Are you sort of worried about similar heroes as last game, like the Prophet? Again, it's a couple of rem. Maybe you do want to take away that Drow.
I like the Ursa ban. I mean, Ursa great versus Phoenix and the Tiny.
Yeah.
You're thinking the Drow ban?
I'm still thinking, I mean, it's just the way Liquid like to play. I wouldn't be surprised if they do go for a similar sort of overall lineup as last game. Prophet is still there. Visage is still there. I don't think it was bad play from Matuma Man. I think he played very well last game.
He played overall pretty well. He did the initial push. He stacked the familiars on top of himself, and he got them killed by Concoction. And that's really important in like the first push, because that was the most important push of the game for them.
Enchantress.
And she gets left. Enchantress, one of those also dominant heroes currently. Don't even think I have to look too far up the win rate thing. Yep, there she is. 80% win rate in 9 games. Good hero. They do have ways to kill her though right now. Like the Mirana and the Venge, they do pack a punch.
You have 5 seconds
If they can chain stun her. They can 100 to 0 quite easily.
And what does this mean as well for the Tiny? We're going to see what, a safe lane Tiny?
I mean, we did see a 4 Tiny today too.
But then we have a 5
Oh
Phoenix?
yeah, but more than likely not. Yeah. I mean, we have seen 5 Phoenix, right? 5 plays 5 Phoenix all the time.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, we still just don't know is pretty much what I was getting at. We'd probably gonna still be a core, probably mid or safe, but... In Liquid. The last time, what? This was the Clinks that they picked here.
I'm ready for the still temptation to get the Visage again. Some setup for arrows. Helps with a bit of burst to kill Enchantress. All Assumption and a couple of Mirana nukes should do the job.
They banned Pugna. Necro's still in the pool, but... Because these two heroes can 100 to 0 Enchantress, but you want things that can still lane. I don't know if you want that Mirana in the lane.
Sure.
What's the lane,
the lane
Enchantress?
situation.
Yeah. They're taking quite a lot of time here thinking about it. They have to be thinking along something like that. Could just be... I mean, I guess it could just be Trout, but... Trying to think of the support. Crystal Maiden is still in the pool.
Still there.
If they want to go for that as their 5. I wonder what Kuroki's going to play, actually. Oh, they're just going to do the Bane Mirana setup. Okay. So that's a way to kill the Enchantress if they can get the sleep. As long as you 100 to 0 Enchantress, you can get the kill. If you don't 100 to 0 and she gets the heal off, yeah, it's a bit grim.
Yeah.
Okay. They actually go for the Bane.
Gee.
IG's got a lot of... Phoenix already, they've good team fight. But Mirana should, in theory, for the most part, kill the egg by herself.
I want to see some Void action. Some Void Phoenix. Actually, they do have sort of a swap, which is a little annoying. Why do you want to play a safe lane Void?
IG's really switched. They've switched their draft so much from this tournament already. It's only been like 5, 6 games that they've played or whatever, but
yeah,
the hero pool that they've shown has been very large. Do they want to still take a Willow? Even if they have the Phoenix?
Radiant team pick Earthspirit.
Oh my goodness! Earthspirit. We
forgot about it.
I don't think I've casted this hero in like a year.
We forgot about it.
Like literally, this hero has been one of the deadest heroes over the DPC. It feels for a long time.
It's been picked a bunch though.
Oh, here?
It's been picked at least 3 times here.
Okay.
And it's been picked 3 times here, exactly.
Before TI, as I say, I swear no tournament people were playing this hero.
Nope. I will bring up the... Okay, let's see. So, VP, or Secret played it. Yep, sort of definitely.
Yep.
Fnatic played it. Makes sense. And EG played it. So, this, you know, the Earthspirit players. We've got DJ, Crit, and then Yapsor.
Okay.
Okay. It's Baboka.
I mean, it is very nice against heroes like Mirana and Bane. You get a silence and stun, these heroes are going to die. Yeah, on top of them, so nice against the Bane. It makes his job very hard in terms of sitting back, throwing out Enfeebles, Nightmares, and Fiend's Grips.
He's great at causing chaos in the fight, too.
Yeah.
With a Phoenix, that's like the ideal. You just run in, start the fight, and you're going to be doing it great.
One of the old ways of playing against an Earthspirit in the game, I feel.
All right, Lifestealer.
The Lifestealer in.
The Rage also can be pretty decent versus the Enchantress to just eat through. Can be, in a way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Could be great against the Enchantress. Could
Good
be
versus
great
Phoenix.
against the Egg. Yep.
Yep. You can just go through all the spells and just hit the Egg.
And obviously fantastic against Tiny. It's a good. I mean, it's great against all 4 heroes.
That's a good pick. And
it is a good pick.
Let's see how Lifestealer's doing. I definitely saw one and it lost yesterday.
But so now the question is.
All right. Max02 Lifestealer probably, right?
Is he going to be because? What's going to be the vessel for the Lifestealer? Like,
does he really? Do you think he needs one?
I guess not. They've got enough sort of stuns.
We still don't know the last pick.
Yeah.
This could be my control playing the Mirana still. Could be a mid Mirana still.
Radiant team banned.
So they think it is a mind
IG
control.
still giving respect to the Invoker. That's twice, both games. They've got Bane, they've got Mirana, they've got Venge. Those are Sunstrike setups. That's a good ban.
Yeah.
Max02, by the way, is my favorite. Max02 and Ramses are my 2 favorite Lifestealer players. Still to this day.
For sure, yeah.
They are absurd on that hero. Somehow they always just get so farmed, and even when their team is feeding, they end up being that rock for their team.
So do you think it is most likely to be Miracle Mirana? Or do you think it is more likely to be My Control Mirana? I guess something else for Miracle.
I think My Control Mirana.
Yeah. What could we see from Miracle this?
Because then they can put pressure on the lane. The like Venge plus Mirana, the Wave of Terror, then Mirana can hit more. They ban
the XXS out. Some respect there.
I have a little funny story quick before I pick about Liquid. This was at Starlighter in China, I think it was, or one of the Chinese tournaments. Liquid was doing a gauge of what hero was the worst in Dota at the moment, and Alchemist was at the top of the list, and then they lost to Vici, playing Paparazzi, I think, playing the Alchemist or something, and they were just like, that just happened. So they have respect for that, and they do take a Lina.
The Miracle Lina. Yeah, the burst, the magical burst, that's going to be ever so nice against heroes like the Enchantress.
Fiery Soul versus Phoenix and Enchantress as well.
And IG, what are we going to finish with? So, expecting it to be, what, XXS's hero? Probably going to be safe lane Tiny. Off-lane Enchantress.
With the Lina pick, yeah.
What are we getting for the mid?
Is it just the TA?
Is it just the TA?
That's the obvious one because the Lina's picked. What else for XXS? Let's think.
Anything else unorthodox that he plays mid?
I don't know about unorthodox, but he's played, I think Medusa or Dragon Knight could be the other ones.
Templar Assassin.
It's just the TA.
It's the obvious.
Anytime there's a Lina.
You're versus a Lifestealer too.
You get the TA.
Alright, you're versus Lifestealer as well.
Alright.
Okay.
We got ourselves a draft here, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 between Liquid and IG. What are we feeling overall? I thought IG did play... I think a lot of IG's good plays last game was on the fact that XXS sort of kept them in the game, so because they don't sort of have that out, I feel like you probably favor Liquid going into this match with the lineup that Liquid have. I think that the Lifestealer is, as you said, Matuma Man, one of the best Lifestealers in the world, and it is... Obviously the TA is pretty nice, but other than that, it's a good game for the Lifestealer.
Yeah. Looks like, looks like a really good game for the Lifestealer overall. The supports on the side of IG, I would say, are a good chunk weaker. At level, like at the laning phase, right? Like Earthspirit, Phoenix compared to Venge, Bane, these 2 heroes. Venge and Bane, just stat-heavy powerhouses. But Phoenix and Spirit give much more team fight once they get that level 6, of course.
And between sort of the life stealer, the Lina, and the burst of the offlane mind control Mirana, it feels like SRF, when the fights kick off, he's got to be careful.
Yeah.
Like he can be very vulnerable in these team fights, the Enchantress. There's a lot of ways Liquid do have to just get on top and kill him.
I think a lot in this one will come down to the lane pressure.
Yeah.
Like if somehow Tiny does okay bottom versus like the Venge Mirana pressure, if they're able to secure his farm, get an early blink, he can start looking for kills early on Miracle, on the Lina. Mirana, I guess Bane and Venge are kind of tanky, so we won't say those are squishy ones, but the two cores, the other two can get punished a bit if an early blink comes out onto aggressive.
Well, let's check it out, ladies and gentlemen. This is game 2 of IG versus Liquid. IG, of course, taking game 1.
Ah. They're doing the Bane Lifestealer, and they're actually getting the matchup they want. They're putting it versus the Tiny. That's probably going to have to get changed. Aggressive really will suffer quite a bit versus these two. He still has a bit of a range advantage to get last hits with the tree, but...
They do have that early obs ward down here, Bonus. IG will get some good information when Liquid show it, in terms of the lanes that are going to be coming out from Liquid. Liquid keeping themselves to the high ground for now.
Oh man, I clicked on GH too. GH has 8 tangos.
30 seconds.
He's ready to get in and punch.
Who else bought some? Let's see. So he bought 3 sets.
Oh.
They get the D-ward immediately.
Right on the edge of the sentry as well. Very nicely placed there by GH.
He blocks his own hard camp for that, because they're playing versus the Enchantress. So he wants to block the hard camp because they're running the Mirana. And if the Enchantress has the creep, he can tank the arrow if they do line up the stuns. So they see the Venge and the Mirana bottom, and you immediately see SRF running toward top, so he can lane versus the Lifestealer.
Because of the fact that they forced this move from IG, looks like Liquid will be able to secure themselves 3 of the bounty runes.
Yep.
Obviously, as you say, IG just favoring trying to force the matchups that they want.
Yep. Still, like the Earth Spirit and Phoenix, like we said, these heroes can be weak in laning phase. Phoenix got a bit buffed, though. If you can sit back and get your Fire Spirits off, you're a bit tougher.
In the middle lane matchup. Interested to see how well this goes down.
Let's see how
as you say, the TA should have the edge.
Yep.
But a lot of it down to performance. We have seen sort of Linas in the past, I feel, do a lot better than they should necessarily do in terms of the hero matchup.
Yeah.
Because of outplay.
Miracle is tanking 5 side blades, 6 side blades already. Getting hit by quite a lot of them already in the laning start. But besides that, the other 2 lanes for Liquid should be pretty decent. I mean, Venge Mirana should do very well versus Tiny Phoenix, and Bane and Lifestealer should do pretty okay versus top. Enchantress can still last hit, but Boca can't help a crazy amount.
I tried for the stun there, but didn't actually quite catch Matuma. Matuma doesn't get slowed down.
And with this setup, it looks like Liquid should win 2 of the lanes pretty well. The mid lane is all going to be, yeah, like we said, how Miracle can actually do versus a TA.
Yeah, and of course, so far XXS does have the lead.
And he's going to go for a regen rune. Miracle trying to break that one instantly. Refraction plus the regen. Keeps the regen on through the hits. Miracle is extremely sad, and we miss, actually, the kill bottom.
I'm blaming that on you.
That's my bad.
No, it's not. I'll take the blame on that.
He was still level 1 on the Phoenix, so he didn't have the dive, and they just got the gap close on him. So yeah, that mid matchup, we already see what's happening. XXS on that one, yep.
Yeah, it's
quite hard. Kind of expected.
Yeah, very nice.
Very expected.
On Mr. XXS.
And look, Lifestealer is going to get free farm top as well as the Mirana bottom, so it's just going to be really Miracle who's suffering, and Baboka's already trying to set up.
for the level 2. Rolling in the smash. Miracle very low. As he's getting with the salve out. Bottom lane. CS-wise for Microtrol, 10 for 4, 10 for 7 on aggressive. Pretty much even trading at the moment. And yeah, Baboka, it's been spotted out by Kuro, comes over towards the mid.
Looks like, I guess Kuro wants to help Miracle. Miracle's going to try to pull this lane back so he can at least get stuff under the tower, and should be able to a bit here for this next creep wave or so.
Kuro just nightmaring.
Break that refraction right away, then back off.
Using his full extent of the HP there to keep him off him.
Matumba Man, though, because the Bane goes mid, now eats quite a lot of harassment from the Enchantress and the Earth Spirit.
Oh, nice deny there as well from XXS, getting that out before the Light Striker already came down.
Grass is still farming really well down bottom. The casual ring of protection to start, and the combo now. GH.
Does have one charges himself, so stick charges. Might not be enough to save him. The Fiery Spirits. Oh, down. He's got the Tango regen, but the dive, the tree bang. Look at the kill, aggressive and Q.
The biggest kill window we've said a couple times in these games is level 3 Tiny, when you've got off 1 point in each ability.
Gonna have to make the walk back to base, but it will be a walk well earned after finding that kill.
They used a lot of resources for that. They used like all of their regen pretty much, and Q is out of everything too, and it's mind control still positioned in the lane, so sure they get the kill on GH, but it's costly.
Mid as well, Miracle was forced to go all the way back to base.
Oh boy.
It's XXS now 24 for 13 against the 15 for 6.
He was the X factor in the last game as this Alchemist.
Five-minute runes to come up.
Kuro. Got a net. But Boca doesn't look like he wants to go for this, though.
Come get healed.
They just want to secure those bounties.
Well done, down the bottom lane as well. GH, he did come across. It's going to cost him his life here. Mind Control did grab the bounty rune for it and is now trying to find aggressive. Has the leap with the attack speed. Another leap. He's looking to find it, and he does. Mind Control will find the trade. But Boca's TP'd in, though. Mind Control, he's got 1 leap left. Gets the arrow out into Q.
He was waiting to buy his bottle so that he could try to go for a second play there.
Oh, so he's getting the recharge as well.
Yep.
Very nicely done there by Mind Control. Three for 2, but to a man still. Despite that,
so low on health here.
He's Boca finds an angle.
Trap as well.
Oh, perfect. As soon as that 6 is hit, they go for it and they get it. But Kuro and GH are there with the return play. They'll get Baboka. They will not be able to get XXS though. But yeah, as soon as that was just as he hit 6. Immediate use of the trap and initiation from Baboka to get XXS involved.
Yeah, just that slight slow, so they make sure he connects. Miracle seemed like he knew too. He insta-stunned on top of himself when Baboka was rolling in, but doesn't matter. Do they have any stacks to recover from Miracle? They don't. Do they have stacks for XXS? They don't either, but he's doing fine anyway.
There's always the risky run when you pick Lina last with a counter pick available. That TA is always going to come through.
Definitely.
And we're seeing why. To do the setup here, there is some backup. Q coming across, but the magic missile. They've got the stun, they've got the kill, but here's the counterplay. Baboka rolls forward. It's a stun off the both of them. Won't quite be able to find Kuroki. Kuroki to survive, but he does get the big trick. Gets Miracle.
That's good coordination of the stuns, making sure that he can't get the stick off into the refraction. Very close for that TA to actually survive. Level 7 TA and level 5 Lina. Still not quite level 6 on Miracle. Close, though. Very close.
Illusion.
Top lane. Kuro's going to head back up and...
Matumba's still farming.
Help out Matumba. I mean, he has been fine.
Yeah.
Been left in this 1v1 still. No trouble whatsoever in terms of farming against the right clicks of SRF. As he'll hit level 6 SRF, very close to do so as well. We'll have the impetus online. A couple of creeps. Procure
so
like
we kind of expected, the 2 side lanes for Liquid still farming just a bit better than IG. But speaking of that, Mind Control bottom getting set up on.
He's got a leap. He has still got 2 left. There's the 1, there's the 2. Moonlight Shadow. Is he going to be fine? He is. They don't have detection on the front lines, so Mind Control will be able to save himself with the use of the 3 leaps. Top lane.
They can't go for this kill on Enchantress.
Oh, GH. There's that reminding time of the Moonlight Shadow, and of course these heroes aren't prepared with detection, so GH will be able to get himself away from that last hit of Impetus. We'll be fine. But the lane does get a little bit trickier now. And the Impetus is online.
He's going to have to infest a big creep to heal up, but there actually isn't one there, so he's going to have to find something else. And the stacks are beginning for the Templar Assassin. Matumba Man just really looking for a creep to heal up off here.
I did see it underneath the ward. TP's coming in. They know Matumba Man's hunting for a big old juicy creep.
And he's got a full health one there. There we go. Full healed.
And if any sort of threat, he can go for the rage TP.
He might just have to do so. Yeah, probably will right in a second. Make them waste some more time. And there it is.
Straight back to the top, though. And perfect for him as the creep wave is met just by the tower, so he can get straight back to farming.
Yep. And Miracle now, a very happy fiery lady, able to just jungle for a couple moments and catch back up. Level 8 as the double null Aquila. And
Mind Control was going to
happy.
TP top, but does cancel the TP.
Yeah.
So opting to stay down bottom. Oh, it looks like, okay, no, his TP was cancelled. Avalanche from aggressive.
Okay, I was going to say, I was like, why would he just cancel the TP? Because I would imagine they want to try to set up kills for the Enchantress with the Bane and the Mirana pretty soon.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Because you've got that burst.
It was aggressive, stopping that play from happening, and it's going to mean that SRF's going to be a little safer, not having to worry about that gank.
Okay. I was a bit confused. I was like, huh? He canceled on TP this early. So Matumba will be going for the Armlet build, maybe Armlet SNY. Just get that mobility so they can keep on top of that Enchantress.
Look at these 10-minute runes. Kuro immediately silenced, stunned. He does look at the Nightmare. In fact, the stick charges. He's alive. He's got the backup. But Matumba and GH come in. Papoka rolling up to the high ground. Will survive. But there's the toss play in return. Aggressive with the toss. Finds Kuro. They're going to get Matumba Man as well. Nice play and response there from IG as Papoka keeps himself alive. They get the kills.
And Baboka, since the Lifestealer is raged, he can roll right through him. Able to rolling boulder up onto that high ground. Survives through it too. All about those bounty runes.
GH. Gotta be careful.
Don't be mad.
Impetus of SRF adding up. Kuro's there. Kuro has got 6. He's looking for a Fiend's Grip opportunity, but SRF pouncing away.
They could have gone for the kill there with the two of them, if he was able to close the gap there. But Miracle doing all this has farmed quite a lot to catch back up versus Templar Assassin, but XXS still just a little bit ahead, and we'll be going for the Blink Dagger first this game, rather than that Desolator. So we can close the gap on these squishy heroes, in particular the Lina.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Smoke's coming out. Aggressive is level 7 on the Tiny with Treads. And Baboka also level 6. And I believe his Phoenix yet? Not quite yet. Q is still 5, but...
GH. Magic Missile. Mind Control heading across as well as Kuroki looking for the wraparound. Can he find the range for that grill?
Oh, he's using the sleep. He's going to get the sleep off on him, but now they might be able to relax. That's an awkward situation there. And they've also just stunned Matumba Man.
Papoka giving them a bit of handy info. He says he's got no TP. He's lying. He's playing some next level.
I think he's telling them not to TP to save him. But or maybe Matumba doesn't have a TP. Because they can click on him and see him.
That's true.
Well, let's see who dies. So Matumba looks pretty dead.
Oh no, is he saying Matumba Man's got no TP?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So we can't rage TP.
Matumba looks dead, and top SRF is dead. Okay. Similar movements from both sides.
That was a handy pause as well, actually. Made sure that I didn't miss either of the kills.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's not why you didn't miss them.
Oh, that's true. Well, I would have got them back. Yeah.
It fights for its life.
Bottom lane. Success and aggressive, trying to take the tier 1. Miracle getting more and more space. In the mid lane.
Ooh. Seems like we're having some lag. So the blink finished on XXS now after that. Aggressive still quite a ways away since he's gone for treads and the kill of the usual small items before. Still doing pretty well though on the Tiny. 3, 1, and 2. Only 35 last hits, but only has that 1 death in comparison to Matu's 2. That was Miracle. Miracle's a level, same level, almost exactly identical level as XXS. It's like pretty similar.
Slight difference in net worth, but not much.
Yeah.
Bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is
Miracle, slowed down in mid.
So they're popping the supernova here for this one.
He is dead.
SRF joining in as well.
TA traps. Too good. Easy setup for Baboka. They're poised around top. Kuroki's put down some deep vision to play around my control here. They will see the rotation from SRF, and they see aggressive port in. Matumba Man still not quite having the armlet finish, so it looks like he wants to finish that before he starts getting so involved with his teammates again.
So, can they find an opening onto aggressive? In they go. Fiend's grip out. He is pretty tanky.
He is very tanky.
And tanky enough to survive, because the turnaround play could come in. Tries for the avalanche. XXS coming in with the blink. They've got the dust out. Stun holds back XXS. Will turn his attention towards. Oh, the dead, and indeed they get both. They got the silence as well. Baboka onto mind control. Mind control goes for the leap. Will be able to escape, but still they find two there. Great fight back from IG, and it really did look like Liquid just underestimated how much HP this Tiny had.
So when you go for the stat build, when you go for the treads, the wand, the Aquila, you're like a 2,000 health hero with like 10 armor. And it's tower right there. You saw them, they tried to burst him down as quick as possible. The Fiend's grip into straight Starstone, but
yeah, wasn't enough.
Not near enough.
Not nearly enough.
With Miracle there, different story.
Dire's bottom tower hopes for aid. The Dire's hide has grown thick.
Yeah, if he's on strength, he's on like 1840, so that is pretty crazy. So we'll be Armlet into Desolator, it looks like on Matumba Men. That was the other build he does, right? Armlet Deso AC, or it's Armlet SNY, and then he goes for like the AC and some other.
Vressa, they've got the wrap around
Mind
from
control.
Kura.
They're looking for mind control up top as well. They aren't quite able to find him.
XXS sees Mithril Hammer closer to his Deso. So still going to be very good timing from this T8. Still a solid 1k ahead of Miracle's Lena.
You'll set a pretty decent time too, though, to set up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
For his team, SRF, holding down is down bottom, Baboka joining.
Baboka looking at the bigger target on the side. And Kuroki is going to split. This fight split up as SRF heads down bottom. Kuroki starting to draw their attention up towards the north, as they will settle for the support kill. Baboka and XXS chase him down and find the Bane. GH and Matumba Man will be left unscathed.
Good priority there by Baboka.
GH going in underneath the tower.
Dead.
Oh. Well, that I mean, yeah. Okay.
Matumba will get the TP out. How many bounty runes would claim?
I mean, maybe thought that Matumba Man could have gone in and taken down the edge, but Matumba Man was having none of that. He was out of there.
Seemed like some something happened, because they had ward vision too behind the tower. So.
Oh. Not often that you see GH make mistakes like this. Yeah, swapping himself underneath the tower on his own. Not the play.
Nope, definitely not. So Eul Scepter now finished on Miracle. So Miracle's pretty much been farming for the last 8 minutes, just in recovery mode in the jungle, up to level 14 now. Well, the team looks to keep aggressive. Mind control now. Dragonlance finished up, so he can't just get comboed or killed too quickly by the Tiny.
It's really going to be such a quick timing on this Blink Dessa.
Oh, the smoke. Baboka.
In he goes straight away. Silence. Smash the follow-up. They don't have enough damage to take him down though. Matumba Man's got the rage. Turning towards Q. Fiend's grip as well from Kuroki onto Aggressive. Aggressive will fall. They'll look to take down the egg and they'll do so. 2 kills for Liquid.
Miracle's here.
He's got the bird, but the
Laguna dodge.
It's up in time, but the XXS still goes down. Anything more out of this? Baboka goes for the rollout. The stun, light strike array from Miracle will find him as mind control set up for a triple kill. Liquid take 4 of IG.
Mirana versus Phoenix it's so hard to ever get egg off.
The egg's just gone.
Just leaps, it's dead. He can kill it by himself in all those occasions. And Matumba Man gets the infest off to sit inside mind control during all of it and survives. A 4 for 2 as the first time Miracle shows up after the laning phase.
And bam, he's now even with the farm of XXS's T8.
Even ahead, level 15.
Yeah.
So it seemed like Baboka, when he first initiated, I'm not sure if the aggressive looked like he got caught by stun, I think, as he was trying to walk in, because he doesn't quite have the blink dagger, so they couldn't follow up. And that's what allowed Liquid to pretty much pincer them. They got this perfect situation where they grabbed 2 or 3 heroes as they were trying to make a move, and they got split up. And then I think XXS just kind of blinked into the fight and just was like, oh my god, I'm in the midst of 4 heroes and we don't really have much left. Dodged the Laguna with a fraction. It was cute, but still died.
And now that Dessa that he was so close for, he gets knocked back about 500 gold away from it.
Yep.
So he's going to have to farm a little more. Will still be good timing, but won't quite be that incredible timing that could have surprised Liquid.
No. Miracle's going to have the Shadow Blade finish. My control continuing to push up top. Hasn't queued an item up yet. You have to assume it's going to be the Maelstrom. And they're smoking. They've got the Blink Dagger now and aggressive. Can they find him? Control is sticking around. They know that he's in this area.
There's the combo. In with the jump. Blink Dagger
Wicked
reveal a
easy.
success.
That ward on that left side. Getting a glimpse of the Mirana over and over again. Oh, the Icarus dive. That was like the 2-inch swap. Oh, but did they finish it off?
Oh, we both did! Oh, Baboka didn't find it on both of them. Whew. So the egg goes down, but XXS gets a double kill.
Okay.
Getting that supernova off both the
the silence.
Oh, Baboka stopping the Laguna Blade from coming out. There's the control. Aggressive, they've got it.
Baboka.
Very nice. And the tip.
Baboka.
When you thought you couldn't love him anymore.
Mid Laguna animation. XXS did not have refraction on. Gets the instant silence. Yeah, Baboka.
Would have been a 10 out of 10 play if he got the boulder smash onto Kuro as well. That says 9.5 out of 10 play. Pretty good.
I think they may have gotten the kill on the egg anyway, though. It was like one hit left.
It was still the attack in the air.
I think the attack may have, but still.
It's good to see Baboka spirit back.
That was huge. That was very, very big for them, getting those 3 kills and a tower. Completely negates the advantage.
Straight after that. Deso, he's 1400 towards the BKB, thanks to those kills.
Yep.
Baboka set up for him.
And it's always going to be good for an Earth Spirit to get involved like that, because now level 11, levels are great. I mean, your talents get very, very good. Once you get 20, the GPM is really helpful, but getting that Blink Dagger, so he can always be the one to set up and assist the Phoenix.
Mind control. He's caught out once up here before. Baboka.
You happy? He's spamming denies, by the way. He's at 20 denies.
Oh, nice lad. Oh, the blind boulder smash. Where is it?
They've got several dust and sentries.
Where is he? Go for it. Oh, it makes the wrong call. Off the mark. Mind control will be fine. He's out of there. Bottom lane at the same time. Liquid looking for a play with that Moonlight Shadow. Trying to use it aggressively as well.
Yeah, now they can claim all 4 bounties too.
Oh, there we have it. Money in the bank for Liquid.
Yep.
11-16. 1k lead at the moment for Liquid.
Aggressive and SRF are... I don't want to sound like a broken record from last game, but they are falling a bit behind on the net worth as D2 cars as XXS just skyrockets again. He's not an alchemist this time, but...
He's really pulling out all the stops, XXS, this series at least.
Yeah.
Looking very impressive on his mid performance.
Him and Baboka have definitely been the rock in this series overall, yeah. Not to take in, Q's also had remarkable performance on the Tusk, but... Aggressive will go for Shadow Blade next. I think Miracle already had it done, so going for BKB next on the Lina to avoid those pesky boulder smashes that have continued to happen. 0-4-4 on Miracle, actually.
A lot of CS, though. 220 CS at 21 minutes. Yeah. It's all about the farming for him. Making that recovery after that rough laning stage against the T8.
Mm-hmm.
Deso, now complete for Matsuma, man.
How's our levels looking? 18 on the 2 mids. It's actually very, very close on experience. It's dead even. As they look for a smoke. Well, they look there for their infest play, at least.
And they go. GH swapping to save Kuro. but it is going to mean that probably both of them are going down. They'll try and get the egg, and they do. They'll take the egg down. GH is still alive for now. In fact, Matuma just been set up for a double kill. Turns towards aggressive Laguna play from Miracle. They find a third.
Arrow connects on SRF.
Can they get anything more? Matuma Man has been stunned. Paboka rolls in, but Matuma Man will survive as IG get team wiped. Liquid, and the tip straight back at him. Miracle.
I mean, Paboka's always doing this, right? He's always having fun. This Desolator pick up at Matu, you see how fast he started. He gets the one hit on the TA too, and you see how much it really starts to deal through that when the refraction's worn off. And over again, this egg. Especially when it's level 1, there is no way that it's going to go off.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. It will be a Roshan.
And that's a Roshan. Aegis, a Miracle. 200 gold, and that BKB will be done.
Level 20 on the Lina now.
Very big fight for them to take. As that BKB still not quite there for XXS off the back of that failed fight.
He was very close to it before they took that engagement. Aggressive, he just gets eaten in the fights too. He can't stand toe-to-toe. Lifestealer is just such a good counter to Tiny. And SRF caught an arrow in the middle of that fight too, so it was a pretty tough fight for IG to take at that point.
Look like SRF is going to be building pretty defensive. He's got the stats, the Dragon Lance, and he's queued up an Eon Disc next.
And Liquid is not trying to slow down with this.
Oh, they found him.
Woo! Better next time.
Wow. So, by the way, you're talking about the Infest. Who is Matu going to infest?
Yeah.
Look at his item. Aha! He doesn't need an infest if he's just going to blink into them.
Oh, and then he gets the axe.
And then he can eat someone.
And then he can eat someone, and now the infester becomes the infestee.
So he can eat the Venge and then he permanent Venge aura, right?
Radiant's middle tower is under
attack.
He's not going to go Aghanim, shut up. The Blink Dagger, though. He wants to be able to get on top, get on top of heroes, get on top of the Tiny.
But if he does go axe, imagine.
That'd be pretty funny.
Dire's bottom tower is
There's no way in hell he'd ever go Aghanims on Lifestealer.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Shadows take us.
Oh, we got Moonlight and TP
Moonlight,
top.
Yeah.
Oh, Kuro.
Aggressive.
Finally, he's got the Nightmare.
Found him. The arrow.
It's a good long stun. It's a good long stun. The sentry's down. There's the Fiend's Grip. And that's a kill. Got aggressive caught out there by the quick thinking players of Liquid with the Moonlight TP. Catches him out.
There's a BKB on XXS, and they have the blink on Babokas too for IG. Good luck to try to set up some fights on them, but they are still playing into a Aegis Lina as well as you mentioned, the BKB finished up on Miracle. So it's going to be a lot harder to set up any of those disables on this Lina, who is looking to actually make a play, perhaps.
Underneath this ward, though.
Yeah, never mind. Getting pinged out. Bounty runes are going to be spawning. Oh, XXS is walking forward.
Oh! With the stun, Paboka is there with the counterplay, the silence onto Miracle. XXS gets the BKB off, turns towards the Lina, will take his life once. That's Miracle gone. GH, the uphill miss, keeps him alive again, and another uphill miss again. GH still alive somehow for now. Matuma Man by him, crushed by the rocks of Paboka. The supernova will fall. Miracle, Laguna, the right clicks, SRF goes down. 2 for 2.
Jeez.
Between them there.
SRF died so fast to just the right clicks. The Laguna into like 3 right clicks by the Lina dead. So incredibly squishy. And that was without mind control or Kuroki. They kind of took that. That was quite something there.
Well, Blink into Moonshot actually will be the yeah, I'm queued up at the moment. We'll see if he does change that into like the AC.
You'd have to imagine he'd go for armor. Yeah, AC. Yeah. Maybe they want Lina to get it. And as I click on Miracle, he just put an AC into his tab, so...
Alright, yeah, we've seen this before.
Okay.
I think it was Miracle on some of his builds. He does like to get the AC.
I think you might imagine... Oh, top. Looks like we're going to lose Kuro. He's trying to set up some vision. You'd have to imagine it... Like, what about Halberd from Matu? Halberd from Matuma Man seems pretty good versus Templar Assassin as well as Enchantress. Could be a viable option. But we'll see what he adapts to go for. Because he's gone for Blink, so it's already unorthodox.
XXS going maximum stats maneuverability as he queues up the Hurricane Pike. Miracle just 1700 gold away from having a completed Assault Crash. Mid lane, SRF.
Selena is so farmed. 308 last hits.
And he goes in with the jump, in with the slow. Miracle's there with the burst and control.
It doesn't even feel like the Untouchable's there anymore because of the level 20 talent on top of the Fiery Soul with Alina. Just 330 bonus attack speed. Completely penetrates through that Enchantress's Untouchable.
Aggressive, wants to kick things off, but it doesn't find the avalanche. Now Matuma Man in with the counter blink play. GH swapping aggressive further and further away from his team. The burst from Miracle back. Get a second pick off Liquid.
The Blink Dagger. The Blink Lifestealer. The surprise. Has hit twice.
As we sort of said, it was going to turn into one of these games where in the team fights it's so hard for SRF on his Enchantress to do his job. There's so many ways to play around it, and the Blink Dagger really does make his life even more painful. It's very easy for Matuma Man to just get on top of SRF, and suddenly this hero that can be kicking out thousands of damage in a team fight just doesn't have a chance to do anything because she just dies.
Yeah, and it really does feel like it's XXS and the supports versus the world. Aggressive and SRF feel kind of like non-factors in a lot of these engagements. They just die so quickly. They get like their combo off, let's say, from aggressive, but then that's about it. The Enchantress can't actually stand toe-to-toe versus Liquid in the fight. And, yep, the AC is now finished for Miracle when he goes and picks it up. Or she. As they all go together as a unit. GH even ports top to make sure he's sitting behind Mind Control. They've got Matuma Man infested inside. The smoke from IG. Liquid seems to be expecting some kind of rotation since they haven't seen anything in a while. Nothing on the map whatsoever for them. Oh, and the smoke breaks. And they see it mid.
Liquid ready to go straight off the back of Say Night.
As soon as they see the smoke reveal, there it's their turn. And Mind Control's also going for Hex this game, by the way. So BKB Dragonlance Hex, no Maelstrom. It's more of a supportish Mirana. Kind of cool. SRF.
Oh, they set up for this.
They see him with the ward vision.
The swap, the Fiend's Grip, SRF out of the fight. They got the Durst onto aggressive, chasing him down. Matuma Man closing the gap with the blink. He's out. Top lane though, Miracle. He's into the base. He's ready to start pushing on to tier 3s, and the rest of Liquid are still there around mid lane.
And this Lina kills tier 3s very fast. The tower's no glyph available. Dropped down to 490 HP already.
He heals himself from moving that Fiery Spirit. Sorry, no. The Fire Spirit is from Q. Matuma Man quick with the Rage in the back off. They'll go to tier 3.
They can go back for Shrines now.
Roche not quite back up yet.
I think they've got some items coming out on the courier too. That is the Hex now finished up for Mind Control.
The prize is mine.
Matuma Man has not changed the build still, by the way. Still has the moon shards in Q. I think he's recognizing it's like he's kind of like this lifestealer who does a lot of damage, but he's not going to be hitting the creeps. Like he's only got 140 last hits compared to 367 on Miracle and 206 on Mind Control.
We have the Matuma Man.
Q gets spotted.
The Terror, or the Blink forward, chasing him. He does have Supernova, but he's going to pop it. There's the counterplay. Oh! The stun comes in. Miracle did get the BKB off. He's able to take down the egg immediately, but the lock to on Liquid. Miracle on the retreat now. With the last few seconds of the BKB. Provoker will be used up on the side. They're still finding Mind Control, hunting him down. The trap slow hits. As Mind Control jumped upon, he'll go down as well. IG there with the very quick reactions. Baiting them right back. The Supernova shot, again, it's sort of we saw in another game. Sure, the Supernova, the Phoenix always dies, but the time bought for the team fight to be set up and as grouped up as they were, only Miracle really stood a chance as he was able to get his BKB off. The rest of the team caught out by Baboka's combo.
They got the whole combo too. They didn't just get Baboka getting 2 or 3 heroes with everything. It was also the Avalanche plus the Tiny getting a big combo and a hit off. I think Aggressive did the most damage in that fight, near 3,000.
And into the pit they go.
It was all right on top of each other.
Can Liquid get here in time? They got the Lifestealer in 10 seconds, but
they scouted.
It's unlikely. Unless they go for some risky play. Wave of Terror up and again into a couple of seconds. We want to go for Wave of Terror and a swap, but look who's on him. Baboka outside of the pit with the eyes on GH, tossing him up aggressive. He'll go for the swap, but the Aegis has already been claimed. Miracle Does manage to burst the Aegis out of the hands of XXS. The rest of IG starting to regroup. Do they want to get in? XXS blinks away. Baboka with the stun, but Miracle pots the BKB. He's trying to fight against XXS. The physical damage. Who's got the better numbers? XXS, he's got the cheese. Back up to full. Miracle has to back off with the Shadow Blade, the Moonlight Shadow. But there's Baboka with the tree line, crushed with the rocks. Gets the kill, rolls across, looking to chase down for more. Aggressive, jumps up. Avalanche onto mind control, leaping down to the low ground. He's got one more leap. He's got Matuma Man inside him. Taking Matuma Man back to safety, but again, IG stepping it up in these team fights. XXS, they're still on the hunt. Baboka really wants to find this. He finds the trap slow. He's got the refraction up before the Hex. Can Baboka save him? That's the question. They've got the heal of the Sunray. Baboka, he's got one stone left to play with. Mind control with the BKB available.
Matuma Man finds a haste rune. Very fortunate.
Baboka still chasing. He's got the silence. Won't connect with the slow, but he's in front of him. Kicks him back. Actually helps him dodge the avalanche there. Now mind control turns. Stun onto aggressive. Matuma Man with the rage back up. Looks for him. He's got the Shadow Blade, but there's the sentry. Placed down by GH. He's back in the fight in time. They roll away. Wow, there we go. Q's going to be happy. He got off with the Supernova. Oh, but GH swaps him back. Cancelled the TP. Q's gone.
All right, they actually chased too far. They kept trying to go for mind control as well as Matuma, and everyone just starts respawning.
And around that shrine, easy access for Liquid to get back to.
After such a huge Roche fight, they end up overcommitting and over-chasing and lose a lot of their advantage out of it. They also used, like you said, the Aegis was used on XXS. He got picked up. Then the cheese was expended afterwards when he stood toe-to-toe with Miracle. And we can see that Miracle can absolutely stand right in front of that Templar Assassin with the right click.
She doesn't have that cheese, she dies.
Yeah. Having that small crit there.
Chrysalis, yeah, with that AC, it's just so much right click coming out from the Miracle Lena at this stage.
You have to imagine if it was every little thing counts. That's why Dota is so amazing. It's like if that wasn't a haste rune, right? Maybe Invis rune he would have gotten caught. They have the gem. If haste rune lets Matu get away to reset with mind control, so that's just the beauty. Oh, DD.
A DD rune.
Dude, he's going Moonshard.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Just sheer attack speed to go through the Phoenix as well.
Fair enough, yeah. I mean, attack speed is everything this game.
And breaking more refraction charges faster, right? I guess. Scan comes out. They know that IG is kind of sitting in their base.
Oh, they're just going to dive up to the
Oh, they might be able to get a swap here. GH is positioning himself.
Oh,
there it is.
Swap back into the Hex. GH. Oh! The
arrow
to the arrow too! Mind control! Finds the second.
Oh my goodness. That was so scary there for IG for a second, for XXS at least, but still pretty scary as the siege begins.
2 sets of racks potentially in trouble now. Liquid, they've got mid. And they've probably got top 2. As IG, just the 3 of them, can they really find a fight? Doesn't look like they can. 2 sets of racks going the way of Liquid.
They still have Glyph available, IG. They don't have 2 of their heroes for 30 seconds, though.
Baboka, he tries to jump in. Immediately Hex, the lockdown, the kill. He buys back immediately. Matuma Man tries to go towards XXS, but the Hurricane Pike saves him.
He hesitated as he blinked in, right? He blinked in and didn't cast the Boulder Smash right away. And then got hexed.
Liquid will back at Miracle. Oh, Miracle once more. He's got back in on his own. Miracle. This is some big balls, but he just goes straight out in the midst of them all. Wow! Oh, the damage! The crit!
Gets rid of Baboka, looking for Q. Q.
Oh, he's got a supernova.
If he crits, does he crit?
Oh.
It does not crit on any of them.
Doesn't crit. Oh. Oh, 13k lead now for Liquid.
So much gold. He just got through all that. Finishing up tons of items.
Yeah, Solar Crest.
We'll see them all picked up. Yeah.
Moonshot, of course, was bought by Matuma Man. Baboka has to be careful with these hexes in play.
SRF has now dropped below GH on the net worth, by the way. This Ench not having a good time.
Success. Pretty much got the money for the Shiva, for the Hex himself, but would put his buyback on the line.
He's too important. That's the problem. He's everything for this team. It's him and the supports, like we were saying, like Aggressive and SRF just have so much trouble in the fights. Aggressive got that one situation where he got a great combo on top of Babokas, but besides that, it's been very, very difficult for them to actually get involved in anything. And look at Miracle. Looks like he's trying to set up for something on his own as he keeps the Fiery Stole stacks going and Shadow Blades toward top. Toward Aggressive, who is looking to push out the waves.
I mean, if he
Aggressive.
finds the stun, he has the damage, surely.
Miracle looks a little bit afraid.
Yeah, Aggressive TPing back. Joining the rest of his team. They'll soon be forced to pull together the defense. Roshan not up for a few more minutes, at least. Mind Control actually going to go for the Skadi, so just standing up after his Hex pickup.
He's going to have quite a lot of health. He's going to be nearing the 3,000 mark. And that'll be quite annoying for a TA to deal with. And actually it was it's an Orchid picked up by XXS rather than the Hex. So going for the Bloodthorn.
Okay. And Miracle did find Q, out alone. RG's going to try and fight, but the Hex comes out immediately. Aggressive going in with the combo onto Matuma and Kuroki. Kuroki's still alive for now. They'll get the silence onto Matuma with the impetuses. Is it enough damage? It is, and he's up to the high ground. Moonlight Shadow pop. Q buys back.
Miracle's coming. He TP'd to the fight with the bots.
Baboka rolling himself back up. He's trying the rest of his team. Has to be careful here on this defense. Who gets caught out? Observer ward drop down inside the base. They do have a sentry, but there G8 gets the swap back. The Hex, the grip, but the stone cancels the Fiend's grip. Is it enough to actually save XXS? He'll get the chance to pop the BKB. Looking towards Kuro. XXS had to get himself some way out of this one. They found Matuma Man though. They'll look towards Lina. The Hurricane Pike play, pushing him back to safety. The Supernova's out, so Liquid, they have to retreat. They did get two.
They got the big one. They got the important one. Dude, Miracle tipped in the middle of that fight. He killed Baboka on the side and then tipped him while they were still fighting.
XXS does have buyback.
Regeneration.
Unfortunately, yeah, we see the gold change, XP change, but we don't see the important thing, the tips exchanged.
Yeah.
Can we get that added, please, Val?
I can't believe he tipped in the... Like, I saw him stop moving in the middle of the fight to open up the scoreboard and tip him. Like, oh my god.
Miracle. A lot of wards and sentries down now. It's a little riskier for him to get away with these sort of plays.
Yeah. TA does have buyback, and Baboka is respawning.
Yeah. That's no supernova for 50 seconds. It's also, yeah, no Matuma Man for 20.
You know, I love seeing too. I saw in the little fight recap, it's like when some things pop up and see how many times people tread swap. We're 40 minutes in the game. Mind Control has 1,800 mana, and he's tread swapping for like the intelligence to get the mana.
That's efficiency.
I love it. See right there, he just tread swapped in to go to arrow the creep. Just Dota. How long do we have for Roche? About 2 minutes.
GH disassembling his Solar Crest and building up that halberd.
Yeah, they finally did get one of them. And he's gone for the Vengeance aura damage. I was surprised he took the Agi this game, though. Because I did see he was like the Wave of Terror spam. It's really, really nice with the -6. But decided to prioritize Agi this one time. I think all the other times I saw him played, he did go for the Wave.
A Satanic for Miracle. Got that sustain.
Oh, you're
It's got that HP.
All right. So XXS. A lot of this on you. They've got the level.
They got the swap straight away with the Fiend's grip. He needs help, and he needs it now, but it's not going to come soon enough. He's dead for 100 seconds.
150, no buyback. No gold yet.
Jump forward, Mind Control. Getting the leap attack speed onto SRF, and SRF is dead.
Oh my goodness.
Does that buyback available? Aggressive, looking to kick things off as he goes in onto Mind Control. They'll try with the Supernova, but the right-click speed of Miracle is too much. They'll take down the egg, they'll take down the rock. Buybacks from both of them as they'll look to get back in.
Still no TA.
It's only gold? 2 of them left alive.
100 gold,
as
yeah.
GG indeed is called. Liquid are able to do it here in this game too, as they take the match.
The Phoenix eggs, none of them went off. We had one go off bottom when hitting it, right? But overall, the Phoenix did pull tension to make people hit in a couple situations, but not able to get an egg off at all in the game still does have its effect. Like the Lina is